everyone, I'm Nick in the States, and today we're going to talk about one of my favorite guitars of all time. This is the Michael Kelly Hourglass Limited. And this bad boy is just fantastic. So, one of my first guitars I bought that was great, and sometimes when you first buy a guitar, it also happened to be set up great, which made it better than any of the other guitars I had that really hadn't had a proper setup. I bought them somewhere, they played okay, they probably weren't in a great intonation, everything else, and even setup. I got one of these used direct from Michael Kelly way back when they used to sell their seconds on eBay, and it was awesome. So I played the hell out of it. Later I sold it because it got a high fret. Once again, there's a theme there of not paying for setups early on in guitar. And then I bought back another one of them years later, and then that was an Hourglass quilt top, natural quilt top in a string through body design. Then I bought an Hourglass flame top, which had a trem on it. And then this I was able to pick up in the last year at a really great deal. And this was like the penultimate Hourglass. And if you look in the B cam here, you can see that not only is it spalted, but it's spalted and flame maple, which is just super cool. It has a nice, really nice trem. It's a vintage style 6-screw trem, but like a very modernly appointed one. Comes with Rockfield pickups in it. Does have coil tapping abilities. It's a very pretty translucent brown. Has a very nice contoured heel cut, which is unique to the limited model. You'll see this one though, if you get in close, has a little bit of a hairline break, and it's just in the finish on that heel. And it helped drive the price down probably to where I got it at. These are like $700 new or $600 new. Oh, there you go. And then abalone inlays that have huge amounts of just color and awesomeness to them, and a rosewood neck. Very comfortable neck. That's one thing that Michael Kelly seemed to, excel at, is kind of the comfort of their necks and how well they do them. Matching spalted, flamed headstock, chrome Michael Kelly logo where they spell it all out. It's not just an MK. Flip her over and you've got some, what are those? Well, they're Grover tuners, folks, and they're awesome. They feel really good. They tune really well. The neck has a scarf joint in it. You can see that. The heel probably has a similar heel joint. But it's got a pretty good sized block in there, and the vibrato, or tremolo, so really kind of cool. But I love these, and I said it before with a broken record on it, so I'll say it again. What I love about these is they're a big guitar. When you put this next to a Les Paul, which I'll do, this is my blue Epiphone Les Paul Custom Pro, go on the B cam, it looks like a full-size guitar. It matches up well with it. That they've done is they've taken the Les Paul double cut shape and given it some more length and girth to it, so that if I were to compare this to another one, which I happen to have right behind me, and I did this on the Bacchus video, so I apologize if you've already seen it. I'll do it in the B cam, and what you'll see is when I put them next to each other, it's just bigger, and I can actually put this in front of it. And you can sort of see, I guess, how it's just bigger all the way around. It's a longer body. It's taller how it matches. Anyway, it's just a bigger shape, and it feels a little bit more manly than an original Les Paul Double Cutaway shape from the 50s from Gibson, which is sweet. Maybe not a big deal to everybody, but that's my own special kind of madness. So I figured I would share it with you, because I share all my issues with you folks. Really cool. So they say coil tapped. Oh, I pulled off the knob. What are we going to do? Oh! Both pickups coil tapped. So for some tones though, housekeeping first. Playing through a Mesa Blue Angel, which is their kind of like a Fender clean amp, your black face deluxe-y kind of deal, but it has an awesome built-in reverb. And it has both 6V6 and EL84 tubes, and you can choose either or combine them. And I've got them in the Simulink, which is the combined version. So from a clean, it's nice. Pretty sweet. Do the same thing, coil tap. Yeah. The middle. So she's nice, and the key thing with this is it's not a Les Paul, but like but it still gives you the Les Paul growls. It plays a lot like a PRS from a tonal perspective, so it doesn't have maybe as much bottom to it, but that was a neck. That was a bridge. The neck. My last guitar appeared on a bunch of recordings that my buddy Tim and I did, Nate and I did years ago, and it fit in because depending on matching pickups and tapping and whatnot, or splitting, it did a lot of really great things. And I just like it she's just pretty. I like the way she plays. She's a gorgeous guitar to look at. Weight-wise, you know, she's like 7 pounds, 6.5, 7 pounds. So it's not a backbreaker of a guitar, and it's just gorgeous to look at. I pulled this out at places, and people had no clue how much it costs. They thought it was a much more expensive guitar, which is a big deal, but mainly because it's gorgeous. It looks like, you know, if you saw this in a PRS, you'd think it was a Modern Eagle or a private stock or something like that, given it's a veneer over a maple top, over a mahogany body. But it's just a great guitar. I love this thing. And, you know. Thank you, Joyo California Sound, for that kind of magic. Awesome guitar. Check them out. They don't make them anymore. Go ask Michael Kelly. Go beg him. Tell him, make some more. We'll buy them. I've got 3. They're great. So anyway, I'm Nick in the States. Obviously, I have issues. Thanks for coming by. Thanks for, enjoying them with me. Take care, folks. Bye-bye.